Hello. So today we have an unboxing with new arrow shafts, which they are hVictory, revolutionary, parallel taper target shafts. It's what's called VXT. I have 550 spine, 12 of them. And let's see how they look like. So before I switched to lighted nocks, I used to shoot with Easton Extents, the barreled arrows, and then I wanted to do videos for YouTube and make some funky shots with lighted nocks. That's why I switched to the next best thing, kind of the micro diameter hVictory VAPs. These are my current arrows. They have lighted nocks on them, all of them, and I get a lot of these lighted nocks, which in the lighted nocks market I discovered the cheaper you get them, the better they are. These are way better than this Kylon or whatever else we have in the market. These are very cheap, but they look amazing and they are very bright, as we saw with the previous videos. And what I like about them, these especially these ones, the button is hidden, kind of it will not get affected by anything that's touching it, and it's very smooth. I love this design. And so I need some 4.2 inner diameter arrows, and I want something similar to Easton, because Easton was amazing. Like, I cannot compare Easton arrow with anything else. So let's see one of these new arrows. These are not barreled, like thicker from the center and from the edges are thinner, but these are start thin and end very thick. So if we see, I have the caliber here. It's starting from here. Let's say 0.2, and from the other end is 0.23. I think this in inches, 0.23. So if you see the barrels, I'll put all of them together now, just to see the difference between, if you look at them from this angle. Let's see if this is visible in the camera, hopefully. So looking at them from this angle, they look like this, and from this angle they have more beefy walls, let's say. Like you can tell. I'll put two of them side by side and you can see the difference. So this is the front end, this is the back, where the nock sits. And it's very interesting. I want to test them and see how this is gonna go. And they are standard 4.2 millimeter inner diameter. This is how they look like. I like the carbon weaving thing going on here. They're not just like matte normal carbon. They have like some texture in it. And let's check the lighted nocks, how it fits in them. I have the special lighted nocks for them. Let's get one of these. This is the nock end, and also, as all arrows from hVictory, they are spine aligned, so we need to align it with the spine. And this one fits perfectly. See, a little push I'll give it after I set them up. And they come with pin nocks that come with them. I'll show you the pin nocks. So these are pin nocks, which is brass pin nocks, not aluminium. This is the pin knock. If I want to shoot pin knock, but I will stick with the, see, this is how it looks. It's fitting perfectly. And the black knocks, let's see how it looks, the end product with this one, in case I want to change to pin knocks. This is the black one. That's how it looks. A pin knock with the black knock. There is written V on it, size 10. If you don't have lighted knocks, but I purchased them specifically for lighted knocks, so I'm not going to use these. I will fletch 3 of them now with the Jet 6. I love Jet 6 because they're epic, awesome. I'll fletch 3 of them and keep 3 of them as bare shafts, and I will shoot them in the range, and then I will cut them. I have a glue here, hot melt, and the arrow points, but after I need to cut them first. So this is the new product. I will compare them with the previous hVictory VAPs. Let's see if the VXT is better than the VAPs or not. They said it would be easier on the release for some reason. It will have more clearance. It will not touch the riser or anything because it have weaker spine from the back and thicker from the front, so higher spine from the front, and it will get more FOC because all the weight of the arrow, all the carbon material in the front. So in the back have less carbon material, front have more carbon material, and yeah, which is here like this. This is less from here, more from here. It looks even beefier, like here, like very stiff. So dynamic spine kind of. I hope if they act like E10, I love E10, X10. If they are any way resemble the E10, X10, this is going to be my main arrows. They are a little bit heavier, but I have at my Barebow up to 65 meters. So if I lose like 5 meters, it's fine. Don't think it will matter. We'll see. Next. 20 meters. So 20 meters away, those are the 80 grain. I'm aiming here, 80 grains, 100 grain. Now these two are 80 grains, and this is the 100 grain. That means it acts weaker, knock point a little bit higher. Okay, so 20 meter, lower poundage, 80 grains arrows. Let's lower the poundage. Bare shaft versus fletched. The knock a little bit higher, I can fix that, but getting closer. This time I have 50 grain point, trying to align the bare shaft with the fletched. Now this is 10 meters. That's a bare shaft. So this time I'm changing the knock point position lower and see how this is going to affect. Under the lower knock point. So it went higher, both of them, because I changed the knock point position, and now it's going inverse, like the bear shaft facing the other direction. So somewhere in between those two knock points. So 15 meters. I'll keep the same knock position for now. Just want to see how they're acting. So the bear shaft acting a little bit weaker, and also the knock position are higher. I need to change that. I will do the modifications to the bow and we'll see. I changed the arrow rest a little bit to make it a little bit upper field knock point. I want to see if the bear shaft will go with the flesh. So 20 meter. They're acting weak and knock point higher, so I need to actually change the knock point on the string for this one. I'll see what I can do with this thing. So I added some knock point to make the arrow a little bit lower, and I removed the lower knock point. So currently the arrow sits on the exactly on the lower knock point where it used to be. I'll see how this is going to affect the bear shaft. 20 meters. Not even close. That's very weird. That's very weird. Let's put another bear shaft. Yeah, something wrong here. Look where they are hitting. Up. And flying very weird. So something went wrong here. Not sure what. I'm gonna find out. I added another knock point under just to see if it's because of the knock point or not. Very weird behavior that bear shaft did. Okay, so it's because of the knock point. If I don't have lower knock point, I think you will see them now, they are on the same level. So the lower knock point is essential in this tune. Okay, I will keep shooting them the same to see if we have consistent results. That's kind of consistent. I reduced the poundage of the bow from the bolts, and we'll see how this is going to go from 20 meters. I lowered the poundage and made the knock point lower and moved the center shot to the center, to the left, and let's see how this is going to affect them. I'll put the slow-mo cam. Okay, I'll increase the tension on the plunger button. One round. Let's see how this is gonna affect it. Latched. Not like they are on the same level. That means the knock point is just exactly in the correct position. I reduce the poundage and we'll see if they are getting back. Very interesting. So they are back together. Up and down. Maybe it's something with my form now. They are vertically grouping the same. So the bear shaft will impact always like this. I think I will lock it on this poundage and make sure the knock point position is good. And we'll test maybe tomorrow with the 50 meter to see if I can reach 50 meter with this poundage. I can do the aerospeed test as well. Okay. I think they're getting better. Let's see. So the bear shafts and the fletch are kind of grouping the same place. That means if I keep shooting like that, the fletch will need less. We need less fletching to correct the arrow flight, so it will be more forgiving. I will try this one also from 25 meter. If it's okay, maybe I'll try it from 30 meter, and we'll see. 25 meters. Let's see how this is gonna fly. At least they are on the same level, so the knock point is good. Okay, so I think the more I go up the string crawl, the more poundage I'll put into it, so it would make sense if they are going to the right. Okay, now the upper target. That's the worst arrow I have today. That wasn't controlled. The worst arrow. Okay. That's messed up my mental game. Again, 25 meters. I'm surprised the bear shaft went there. Okay, this is fletched. This is bear. Okay, so the bear shaft should group to the right and the rest are grouping normally. 20 meters.
Wait. Pluto!
Pluto! Pluto!
Pluto!
$25 meters. That's fletched. Now bear shaft. Whoa, that's very risky, bear shaft. I don't know what's happened there. Maybe because I touched my nose. Let's see. Fletched. Bear shaft. I aimed to the left, it went there. I think because it touched my nose the first time, it was something in the release. Another 25. I will get the upper target now. Fletched. Bear. Now the bear shaft, I shouldn't touch my nose. I need to clean release. Perfect shot to make it behave well. Good, we have the Kevlar. First try in the Kevlar, at least. Don't want to shoot another bear shaft, that's too risky. Now, let's check the Kevlar. The bear shaft went to the right and hit here. Didn't even penetrate. And it took the force of the bow, of the arrow. It took the force like a curtain and deflected the arrow back, and the arrow is fine. Which is very safe for the arrows. I can move it to the right. It's very light. This is the Kevlar material. I'm glad we have the Kevlar material. Actually, it saved the arrow. The arrow saved the bear shaft. It's a very good idea to have this. Look, didn't even penetrate. So that's it. So here is the 35. Not bad for our first 35. 40 meters. Let's go 40 meters. Oh, it was a bad release. 45 meters. Good. Good 45. 50 meters. Let's put 50 meters. Ah, man, that's a panicky shot. That's not a good shot. It doesn't count. Oh, this is not a good end. Okay. The last shot only was okay. So I changed the knock positions a little bit up, and I changed the colors of the knocks, and that means my crawl will be a little bit higher, so I need to give more to each distance. 30 meters. Okay, so I will risk a bare shaft now, just to see how this is going to affect it. I hope it will not go too much to the right. Oh, actually not bad. It went upper. Let's see the other bare shaft. It's kind of the same. So is it maybe the knock points are still low? Let's see if the other bare shaft behave the same. I will aim lower. Yes, actually the bare shaft is going in the same line, but upper. No, that wasn't good. Last one. $50 meters. Whew. Maybe I'm tired. Yeah, that one was good. Still hitting my nose. Hello. So today I think it's day 4 of the bare shaft tuning, and from yesterday videos, from the the slow motion I have, I noticed that the arrows leave the bow in uh, in a way that the knock point is lower, so the vane's trying to correct them, so they leave the bow in this configuration, in this way. So I move the knock point higher, and I will try today this one. Also, I want to finish the review for the arrow rest, which I like so much. This one is amazing. It's just like very easy uh, to maintain, very easy to. It's like one screw uh, adjustment, and I went to several competitions with this one, and it actually did great. It's very reliable, very Barebow friendly, and actually I recommend this one. It's very good. I'll give you a closer look of it. This one, you can see it from this side how it looks, how it performs, and from this uh, screw you can adjust the whole thing, because you untie this one and make any adjustment for thick arrows, small arrows, thin arrows, anything. It's very easy and it's very solid. Simple idea but brilliant. Now, if you noticed, I have the arrow rest set a little bit lower regarding the button, the push button. And the reason why, because these arrows are thin from the back side and thick from the front side. So if while I'm pulling, it's get to the thicker part and it's get kind of relevant to the plunger button. And you can see these VXT arrows are similar to the Easton, but kind of in a different way. It will give you similar performance with the Easton Extends. It would be, the spine would be weaker from the feather side of the arrow, so it will give you better clearance. And I didn't go with these in any competition or any high stake shots, but I will, and you will see them in the next videos. But so far in the bear shaft tuning, these are the best arrows I can bear shaft tune with, and I put the bear shaft next to the flat shaft from 30 meters away for Barebow, because Barebow, each distance is kind of a different bow you're shooting, and these are the closest you can get for the bear shaft tuning, I guess, at least from my point of view. I will keep updating you with the result of these arrows. So I'll shoot now 18 meters to check the bear shaft and the clutch, how they are perform with these last changes. Okay, I will shoot bear shaft now. Okay, I think I will put it a little bit down and try to shoot again. Bear. Bear. Fletched. So 18 meters away, the fletch and the bear shaft aligned. I think I have some release issues here, but overall I would keep this setup now. I will not change anything. I will lock everything together. 25 meters. Okay, so that's 25 meter, flat shaft and bare shaft. I will go to the upper target now. I'll do the same. That's flat shaft, and this is the bare shaft. 30 meter. That's flashed. Now bare shaft. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. This is like the first time I do bare shaft tuning, and the 30 meter look like that. Bare. Okay, I might been sloppy with that last release, but 30 meter, okay. Let's check the 50 meters with this latest changes. Fletched. I'm not going to shoot bare shaft from here. I'm not grouping yet, but still in the testing zone. So I had similar result from the previous shooting. I'm suspecting if arrow number one has something. If I will get it again, the same thing, arrow number one goes to the right, that means I need to figure out a way to change arrow number one. It has some fault or something. I should have played that one with the flinch and everything. That wasn't a good shot. Should have let down and start over. Always let down and start over if you have time when you flinch like this. Okay, let's try to calm down and control the shot. Yeah, see? Good shot is a good shot. If you flinch, let down and you have time. It's not like I'm waiting, like I'm shooting on a clock or something. You need to learn more self-control. Okay, this looks good. So that's my 50 meter crawl. And these arrows are actually okay. I can start the outdoor season with these arrows. I think I have arrow speed about 195 feet per second with this. And now I will do the walk back for creating a new lines on the tab for each distance, and that's it. I think I will have up to 65 meters with these arrows on my tab at least. Okay, so I did the walk back for making sure all the distances are okay, and up to 25 meters they're okay. But so up to 25 meters, this is 25 meters are okay. When starting 30, I need to put one line more. Even to the 50 meter, I need to put one line more. Good, good. This time I learned. Oh, that's a little bit messed up release. So, if you're wondering what is this on my glasses, it's to protect my nose. So, so I will force rotate my head correctly to not to move my nose out of the string way. Otherwise, I will get bloody nose. Also, I am out of stamina now. I've been shooting all day. It looks controlled. It was a good shot. 50 meters, you have to be very precise with your shooting. Otherwise, the arrow will deviate. Yeah, like that. If you rush the shot, the arrow will go there. Okay, power and control. Now for the conclusion for the arrows, for the hVictory VXT, hVictory VXT, if you can see it here. So far, these are the first arrows. I can bare shaft tune them from 30 meters away with the way Barebow works, like with the string walking and everything. And so far they are going okay. I will go to more competition with these. I will make the rest of them because now I tuned them to my bow. I will go to more competitions with these, and we'll see in the future videos how they are reacting with the 3D shoots or with the target shoot. We will have like a lot of competitions this season. We will I think it's going to be full of competitions, especially 3D, the one I like. And subscribe to the channel, give some like to help at least to put this information to more Barebow guys, and see you in the next video.